Hello, I made an interview with Jackie Blake. She came from New York City to live at the Canarian Islands. She's an author from a book about relationships and also a yoga teacher. And she's teaching English classes at the primary school here in Gran Canaria. First, I met her on a women business lunch, and everybody is asking her why she decided to live here. So I thought an interview with her would be interesting. We had a lot of fun, and I hope you too by listening. So, I first of all I want to talk about we met us at the women's business lunch in Las Palmas, and the first question always was, "Where are you from?" And I was really surprised that you are from New York.
Yes.
And so, would you please tell us why you decided Las Palmas for your living place?
Okay. Since that was the most popular question.
Yes.
So let's go back. Well, I was in Galway, Ireland over New Year's Eve, and I met an American woman there that was teaching in Palma, Mallorca. And I sort of was really interested. I mean, I said to her, "How are you teaching English in Palma, Mallorca if you're from America?" And she told me about this program that the Spanish government has to bring English speakers into the primary school. So I just said, well, maybe I'll apply. Why not? You know, and I'm a native English speaker and I have a college degree. Maybe I'll do this. So I applied and I got it. And when they asked, what's your first choice? I looked at the map of Spain and I said, well, gosh, the Canary Islands
Canary
has the best weather. I mean, it just looks beautiful. Yeah. There's nature, there's surfing, there's hiking, there's everything. So I said Canary Islands, and then I got Canary Islands, and then they assigned me to Gran Canaria. I'm actually teaching in Telde and Valsequillo, but I figured I'd live in Las Palmas because it has the most going on, and nightlife, and culture, and food. So here I am, sort of unexpectedly.
You're welcome here.
I ran away from New York, and as I joke around and say, I'm an American refugee.
Yeah. That's really good. That's really good. Yes. And I think also it's the best place for me. My choice would be also Gran Canaria.
Yeah.
I can tell this.
Yeah. I'm really glad that I'm here. I love this island. I'm so happy. I mean, I've only been here a month now, but it's really special and really warm, welcoming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, thank you for this. And what are you doing now in Las Palmas?
Okay, so a couple things. As I said, my visa here has me teaching English in the primary school. Now that's only part-time, so I'm also working on my online business. And in my online business, I published a book, and my book is called Dating is a Spiritual Adventure.
Yes.
And it's sort of a memoir, self-help book about dating and relationships. And I'm working on my online platform to market the book and also to market dating and relationship coaching along with the book.
So you have a second and a third leg here.
Yes, I do. I'd like you. And I might start teaching some yoga classes. So, you know, that's my third leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really good.
Since I taught yoga back in New York, so I'll probably try
have really different things to do, and so it's really interesting.
Yes. And I also want to learn to surf. And learn
me
Spanish.
Too.
Yeah.
We have to do it.
We'll do it. I'll learn with you.
My kids are in a surfing club in the south.
Oh.
But many times they are in La Sisa and Las Canteras. I want to learn it.
Yes.
Maybe we can do it together.
I would love to. I would love to.
And what are your experiences in teaching English for foreigners?
What's my experience teaching English for foreigners? Oh, that's a good one. I like it because I feel that for kids, when they associate the English language with someone they like and someone friendly, they want to learn. You know, I had a really friendly relationship with my Spanish teachers. So especially with everything going on in the world right now, I feel really lucky to represent America in a
Yes.
positive way.
Yes.
And sort of bring my culture here and learn about this culture. And teaching to foreigners, I mean, I feel really welcome in the class. I feel like it's helping me learn Spanish. And I feel like the kids want to learn. They want to learn English. They want to learn about America. It's a little hard for me because they learn British English. So the kids, I feel like they love American pop culture. They love Rihanna.
Yes.
They love Beyonce.
Yes.
They love all of that.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So I really like it, and I like representing America.
Yes.
I do, especially at this time.
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
at this time.
Yes, I understand
Yeah.
very well. How long will you stay in Las Palmas? You told me 8 months you have.
So my visa is for 8 months, but I'm open. So far, I mean, I'm planning on renewing my visa for next year and staying here.
Yes.
And sort of, as I said to you, if I meet my husband, maybe longer, maybe forever. If I
Yeah.
meet somebody from somewhere else, maybe not. I don't know. But 8
You are
months,
open-minded.
and I'm open to whatever happens.
Yes. How are your experience with the Canarian people?
Oh God, they're so good to me. I mean, because my Spanish is not so good, and they're really trying, and they're bearing with me. So my experience is that they have been unbelievably nice to me, and not even unbelievably helpful. I left my passport in a cab, and the cab driver came back to the school
No.
to find me with my passport and my visa. I would have been so screwed
Yes.
if he did. But the man came back with I mean, they're just unbelievably decent people, so helpful. I can't say enough about the Canarian people. I
That's
love
true.
these
Yeah.
people. They're just good people. Good, like this man came back to the school with my passport. I would have had to go home if I didn't have a passport.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Because I don't know, you have how it says for consulate.
oh, an American consulate. Maybe I would have had to go to Madrid.
Madrid.
But, yeah,
yes.
for the
Yes,
American
yes, yes.
consulate. Yeah, but
Yes.
still, I mean, my visa, everything was on
everything,
it.
yes.
You know, so the Canarian people have been helping, and also. Because they see I'm trying to speak Spanish.
Yes.
They try to speak English,
Yes.
and they helped us from everything to getting my apartment to getting the internet. They try. They
Yes.
try.
That are my experience too. That when you want to integrate you, when you want to speak,
Yes.
they're really helpful and,
Yes.
and lovely, nice people. And as we moved from Mallorca to Gran Canaria, there are two different worlds.
Really?
The people in Mallorca are really close. They are, I don't know, not so open-minded.
Okay.
But here, the Canarian people, I think it's because they come from everywhere. From Cuba, Mexico, Colombia, Africa.
yes.
They are
Europe,
really
yeah.
international here.
Yes,
and
yes.
so they are helping hands everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
Also because they have the gays. That's why they're
Yes.
so open-minded. because they have
Because they-
gays.
Yes. That's another point I want
Yeah, okay,
to talk
well-
about. Oh, because I have we talked about before,
Yes.
you are also an author
Yes.
and a relationship coach.
Yes.
And let's talk about your book.
Okay.
Because I'm single and would like to change my Facebook status.
Okay.
What would you recommend me?
Okay. So that's very common. I'm actually, and I'll let you know, I'm starting a group. I'm starting a Facebook group called Date Thursdays, okay? And what it's about is once a week, either, sort of like the challenge and the agreement, we all have to go on a date, or you have to, at the very minimum, have a 15-minute conversation with someone new. Gracias. That's
No
okay.
pasa nada.
So having a 15-minute conversation with someone new that you find attractive. And I think that is the number one thing I would say to people that want to change their relationship status, is to be open. And I think also we get very set in our ways. I know I do, and I'm almost afraid to reach out.
Yes.
And if you have that commitment, at least you have to have at least one minimum 15-minute conversation with someone new that you like every week, and just a conversation.
Yes.
It's not more than that. Maybe a
Not
date,
more.
maybe a drink, maybe talking.
Not thinking about
Not
what
thinking about
could be or what
no
could be.
thinking about wedding bells,
Yes,
right?
no lava kids.
No kids, no wedding dresses, nothing. Just a conversation. And I think it's really that simple, and that's the number one advice. Get out of your own head and just go talk to someone. And if they don't want to talk to you, fine, talk to someone else,
Yes.
you know. And so I'm actually starting this Facebook group called Date Thursdays, which I'll invite you to, for myself. Because so I can remember to get out there,
Yes.
and I can remember to set up a date and have new conversations and not be afraid to approach people.
Yeah.
Because I think, again, we talked about the generation has changed. We're not in the generation where the men approach the women anymore
No, yeah.
all the time. Because
Yes.
the men are also sort of afraid, and feminism has changed
because
things.
the women changed as well.
The women have changed
they
as well.
They don't need a man for life.
Yes,
They
yes.
have the work, they have everything. Yes.
So I think just being proactive and going to approach someone. And again, being light about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't have the fear.
Don't have
Yes.
the fear. Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes I've got the fear that somebody will hurt me again.
Yes. That someone will reject or hurt.
Yeah.
And I think here's the thing. Someone probably will hurt you again.
Yeah.
And someone will hurt me again,
Yes.
because this is life, right? I think that we do ourselves a disservice when we're afraid of the vulnerability, because in the vulnerable space, that's where all the good comes in. It's also where all the bad comes in. So if you're not vulnerable, you do shut yourself off to the bad, but you also shut yourself off to the good.
Yes.
It's only in the vulnerable space do we get the good and the bad. So you know,
Yeah.
and it's hard. It's scary.
It's scary. Yes.
Scary. It's scary.
But everything begins at a moment.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it only begins when you're open.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
So,
And it only begins when you're open. Yeah.
so thank you so much.
Thank you.
For this interesting interview.
Thank you.
Have you something to say or another
Let's see.
thing you want to tell or?
Let me think. Something else. Let's see. Let me get some good ones. I'm very happy to be here. I'll just tell the people.
Yeah.
I love the Canary Island. I am so much happier here than in New York. The lifestyle here is great. I love that the lifestyle is laid back. I love the way of life. You know, the other night I was walking along El Paseo, and there was a group of Canarian people just sitting at a dinner table. Some had guitars, singing,
Yes.
and just being together at night, and nowhere to go, nowhere to be. I can't tell you how happy I am to be a part of this culture, because it's so different than what I know.
Yes.
What I know is, you know, constant stress and just constant working 12 hours a day. And what I've known here really is so much more social. And I guess I also want to say, for anyone thinking about coming to the Canary Islands, how easy I found it to make new friends.
Yes.
Because I feel like a lot of people here are coming from somewhere else and they don't know people, and I feel like this is a special place where if you do reach out, you will meet new friends.
Yes. I think so. I think
Yeah.
Las Palmas better than in the south, but I think it's really like you say, and we coming from a culture. The Spanish people say to the German people, cabeza cuadrada. Ah, it's my daughter.
Come on in. We're finishing.
We're finishing. They say cabeza cuadrada because we are so straight with the clock,
Yes, yes.
with the work,
Yes.
with everything. And I noticed we both are earlier on
Yes,
our appointment than it was the time. So
If we were meeting a Spanish person, they would have been here at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
so
Yes.
But thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank
I
you.
hope we see you.
Thank you. Yes, I'll definitely see you.
Okay.